Welcome back to Vyapaar Jagat TV. Myself, Dr. Praveen Parmar, and as you know, I am the founder of a platform, a revolutionary platform rather, that is vyapaarjagat.com. And we are recognizing entrepreneurs. We are especially recognizing those entrepreneurs, those who are contributing to nation building, those who are contributing to, the entrepreneurship ecosystem. And today, when we are talking about Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, as you know, India is completing 75 years of Azadi, and that's how the whole country is celebrating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. And before that, on 5th of June, we are celebrating World Environment Day. And for that, I am with, a eco-minded entrepreneur, Alay Nagori and Kruti Nagori. They have taken so many green initiatives. They are into their own business, but still they are taking care of a lot of things about the environment and eco-friendly things. So let us know more about what exactly these entrepreneurs are doing and what is their journey as well. So first of all, welcome to Vyapaar Jagat TV, Alay and Kruti.
Thank you, Praveen bhai, for having us today.
It's my pleasure, sir.
Thank you.
So certainly we would love to start with your introduction. So kindly introduce yourself, and then I have a set of questions which we are going to discuss during this particular show.
Yeah. Hello everyone. I am Alay Nagori. My company's name is AAKRUTI Woodcraft, and we are connected with construction industry in the sense that we are into timber trade. And she's my wife.
Hi, I'm Kruti Nagori.
And we both run a company that is AAKRUTI Interiors, wherein we design interiors and landscapes for our clients.
So Alay and Kruti, let us start with the initiative which you are you are running or you have taken so far. And so let us know that what are the set of especially green initiatives you have taken so far. So please let us know what are those initiatives.
So Praveen, nature is very close to both of us. That's how we call ourselves as a naturepreneurier. नेचर से भी प्रेम है और काम से भी लगाव है. So the journey started me being in timber trade, and our legacy runs since fifth generation. I am a fifth generation entrepreneur in timber trade. So the legacy is of more than 175 years. So many times it happens that people do tell me that भैया तो लकड़ी काटते हो, लकड़ी काट के बेचते हो, तो आप लोग जंगल पूरा साफ कर दोगे. तो that triggered me somewhere that I should do something that is more of a nature friendly, and Kruti is also a very nature friendly person. So we started with first of all was a plantation of trees, and we started planting at our own office. When we bought this office, it was पूरा बंजर था, आगे पीछे एक भी छोटा सा प्लांट भी नहीं था. We planted the trees here, the shrubs here. Today we have more than 40 or full grown trees. So what I say is that you should not plant the trees, you should raise the trees. अपने बच्चे को कैसे हम लोग बड़ा करते हैं, तो you should raise the trees, you should take that ownership of the trees. And today we have that our office, if you just go out 50 meters far from our office and you come near to us, you will find more than 5 to 7 degrees of difference in the temperature. So Ahmedabad being a hot city, and summers can be really harsh, gets 46, 47 degrees. So here it's always an ambient temperature. And one more thing I can say you that in the first half of the day we actually don't use air conditioners, so it's all natural here. You can hear the birds chirping, and that's how the trees are giving us a lot of food for thought, because we are also into interior designing, and we need that space, we need that nature very near to us. So that's how we help somewhere. I mean, we try to reduce the carbon emission, because air conditioners, they emit so much heat out there, and half of the day if we don't use the air conditioners, that is how giving back to the nature or giving back to the society. That's what we try to do.
And even creative people in our studio, there are a lot of creative, junior designers, senior architects. So अपना ऐसा एम्बियंस होता है, तो उनको भी काम करने का एक अलग तरीका, अलग विंडो में देख के ट्रीज होते हैं, तो वर्किंग इन अ ग्राउंड फ्लोर और वो जो व्यू मिलता है तो उसमें काम करने की एक अलग ही मजा होती और क्रिएटिव थॉट्स भी बाहर आती।
So Alay Kruti, I also came to know about set of the other initiatives where you went out of the way and you have also helped to the society. So what are those initiatives and how do you contribute in that sense?
Our green initiative starts from plantation of trees. We even do sapling. We provide saplings to people who wish to plant their trees in their homes. So few of our drives are such that we plant plantation drives in the schools, in the colleges, maybe in few of our government agencies, those who are very considerate enough to allow us to do plantation drive on their campuses. So one of our initiative was to give a sense of ownership to the little kids of a school, very renowned school, and the principal and the director were very considerate and they allowed us to talk to the people, talk to the little kids, and we try to give them sense of ownership that when you come to the school, this is the sapling that you have planted and you need to take care of that sapling. You need to water them. You need to see that if it's doing good or not. So that's how one of the initiatives to the small. It is said that catch them young, catch the birds young. So we wanted to inculcate that thought process that you need to have a green cover, you need to give back to the society, and that's how the kids are the best people in the world, that when they grow up they will have that sense of feeling that yes, I have planted a tree and we had helped it to become a tree from sapling. So that is one of the initiatives that we started. We even had talked with a few of our government agencies and they were also considered, and we did plantation drive, and even this same thought process we tried to give them also, and they also did fabulous thing कि उनके वहाँ भी जैसे वो लोग ऑफिस टाइम पे आते तो वो लोग पहले जाते कि मेरा पौधा कितना बड़ा तो I think so if we had helped them to grow raise at least more than 300 trees in Ahmedabad as of today. So that's how I feel. I feel very much gifted that God had given me some thought that I can give back to the nature.
That's a really a very great initiative you have taken, and you are supporting to the society, and that you are helping to the nature, being a naturepreneur. So Ali, now my next question is आप ये जो भी कर रहे हो, मेरे ख्याल से आप काफी टाइम से ये कंट्रीब्यूशन कर रहे हो. सो व्हाट आर योर गोल्स एंड विजन्स, एंड आप क्या कर रहे हो, मतलब क्या आपका गोल है, और स्पेशली व्हाट इज द विजन, क्यों कर रहे हो?
The vision is very simple. Green country, green world, make this world a better space. तो ये एक you must have heard a Michael Jackson song that make a better place, heal the world. So एक ये song ऐसा था कि मुझे हमेशा ये back of my mind it always plays, and one of the initiative is green initiative. So this is how my goal is, और मैं ऐसा चाहूँगा कि मैं जिसको ट्री मतलब सैपलिंग प्लांट करना है और उसको रेज करना है, if I can be of help, we can be of help in fact, so we would be more than happy to do that.
So Ali, ये बताइए कि when we talk about sustainability, especially sustainable entrepreneurship, so how do you define sustainable entrepreneurship, and sustainable entrepreneurship जो है, how do you incorporate in your projects? आप जो भी इंटीरियर के प्रोजेक्ट्स करते हो या फिर जो भी रियल एस्टेट सेगमेंट में काम करते हो, तो how do you incorporate that?
There is a very interesting story, Praveen bhai. 2 years before COVID happened, we were designing admin block for an industrial unit. और as you see, industrial unit they are वो बंजर होते हैं, वहाँ पर बहुत कम पेड़ पौधे हैं. I mean they are वो वहाँ पर tin groves और very hot. And we were expanding, and there was one huge tree. Kruti was very instrumental in saving that tree. Kruti, you should say something.
जब हम डायमेंशन, जब साइट विजिट, फर्स्ट विजिट जो हमारी होती है प्रोजेक्ट रेडी के बाद, तो हम उसका पूरा स्टडी करते हैं और जो प्लांटेशन होते हैं उसको ध्यान में रखते हैं, ट्री सेव करके डिजाइन को ऐसे हम बनाते हैं कि वो ट्री वो सेव हो, दैट इज अवर विजन। और आजकल हम जो भी प्रोजेक्ट्स कर रहे हैं उसमें इंडोर और आउटडोर दोनों में अच्छी तरह से ग्रीन जोन बनाने का हमारा पूरा ट्राई होता है। तो अभी जो प्रोजेक्ट रिसेंट कर रहे हैं उसमें ऑक्सीजन प्लांट्स इंडोर में भी हम क्लाइंट को प्रपोजल में देते हैं, और उस तरह से पूरा उनको जो बैठने का जो मतलब एक अच्छी एक फीलिंग आती है।
I would also like to put one more line in that, एक शेयर करूंगा कि हम लोग जब ये डिजाइन को डायमेंशंस लेके डिजाइन कर रहे थे तो एक बहुत बड़ा पेड़, आई मीन इट वाज अशोका आसोपालव ट्री, 30-40 साल पुराना ट्री होगा, 20 मीटर्स 15 to 20 मीटर्स लॉन्ग। तो वी ट्राई टू डिजाइन वो ट्री को सेव करके वो पूरा जो स्लैब बना था, तो स्लैब में हम लोगों ने वो जगह रख के वो पूरा ट्री वहां पर रखा और उसके आसपास पूरा बिल्डिंग कनेक्ट किया। तो आज की डेट में भी द फैक्ट्री ओनर्स दे वर सो हैप्पी दैट वी परस्यूड देम दैट ये करना चाहिए। दे आर सो हैप्पी बिकॉज एक उनकी भी एक इमेज ऐसे डेवलप हो रही कि वी आर ग्रीन इनिशिएटिव्स, वी टूक अ ग्रीन इनिशिएटिव्स एंड वी सेव्ड अ ट्री टू बी चॉप्ड, फुल ग्रोन ट्री। तो आज की डेट में कभी भी देखोगे तो एक फैक्ट्री में एंटर होते एक 30 फीट लंबा ट्री, फुल ग्रोन ट्री, यू कैन सी दैट, एंड दैट इज कमिंग आउट ऑफ अ स्लैब।
तो हम यंग डिजाइनर को ऐसा कहना चाहते हैं कि जब भी आप कोई डायमेंशन और कुछ भी तरीके से मतलब प्लानिंग दो क्लाइंट को, तो इस तरह से देना है कि वो ट्री को भी कंजर्व कर सको और एक अच्छा एनवायरनमेंट देना है। जो लोग इतने दूर जाते हैं और पूरा टेम्परेचर ही वहां का बहुत मतलब फैक्ट्री एरिया में काफी टेम्परेचर यहाँ से हाई मतलब होता है, तो उस तरह से प्लानिंग देनी है कि वो ट्री को सेव करके एक अच्छा एनवायरनमेंट बनाना है।
Yes, so Alay, आपने बताया कि we are talking about sustainability. So now next question is what are your views about the future sustainable development, and especially where do you see India after 20 years and in terms of sustainable country?
Frankly, I will take this question in two parts. First is how do you see how do you do the sustainability of products? तो एक बहुत ही प्रॉमिसिंग प्रोडक्ट है टिम्बर इंडस्ट्री में, दैट इज बैम्बू। बैम्बू में बहुत अभी तक अपने वहाँ रिसर्च नहीं हो रहा, रिसर्च हो रहा है, बट स्टिल इट्स आई कैन से इट इज एट अ वेरी नेसेंट स्टेज। तो इट इज द फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग ग्रास, और ये ऐसा ग्रास है कि वो वुड में कन्वर्ट होके यू कैन यूज इट एज अ वुड, और फर्नीचर में कैसे इनकॉर्पोरेट कर सकते हैं, उसके बोर्ड्स भी बन सकते हैं। देयर आर सो मेनी थिंग्स दैट कैन बी मेड ऑफ अ बैम्बू। तो अभी इंडिया में बैम्बू बोर्ड बनने शुरू हो गए, तो आई सी इट इज अ वेरी प्रॉमिसिंग प्रोडक्ट। और जो टीक वुड पे इतना लोड है, तो शायद अगर बैम्बू में अच्छी तरह से इनका रिसर्च हो सके, अगर हम प्रोडक्ट्स बना सकते हैं, तो India can come out as a winner in products, raw materials, because we are very much heavily relied on teak wood, and teak wood में Indian government ने 1995 से they have banned the felling of trees, so no more new teak wood is being felled, or any kind of tree is being felled in India as of today. Just that अगर कहीं पर उनका इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर डेवलपमेंट हो रहा है, then only the trees are felled, otherwise no deforestation is being done, and Indian government is very proactive in doing reforestation. So how we as a citizen can help in reforestation is that we can use the alternative products, and bamboo is one of the products. वहाँ पर आप बैम्बू में आज की डेट में अगर आप देखोगे तो there are toothbrushes, or even if you see that many good things, furniture, lamps and all those things are coming up. And the second part of the question is India coming in 20 years. तो मैं ऐसा बोलूँगा कि India is beautiful and will remain superly beautiful, because जैसे फ्रेंड भी आप ये इनिशिएटिव ले रहे हो कि ग्रीन एंटरप्रेन्योर्स को के साथ ये आप बातचीत करके कॉफी टेबल करके कर रहे हो, तो मैनी पीपल वुड गेट इनटू दिस, और वो अगर इंडिया को ग्रीनिंग में हेल्प करेंगे, तो आप सोचिए कैसा ग्रीन ब्यूटीफुल इंडिया होगा, कि लॉट ऑफ मैनी ट्रीज एंड क्या क्या नेचुरल एयर, नेचुरल एम्बिएंट एयर. So I think so. Okay, if the current trends goes, and if I'm people like me, and मेरे से तो बहुत अच्छा लोग काम कर रहे हैं, तो अगर ऐसे सब लोग जुड़ जाए तो very good prospects for in coming years for India.
So Alay, आपने बिल्कुल सही बोला कि lot of people are contributing, or lot of people are talking about green business, green campus, और काफी सारी ग्रीन चीजें हो रही है. People, so I think it became a buzzword now, right? But as an entrepreneur, as a nature entrepreneur, what do you think, or how personally you are contributing or incorporating in your project? What are your thoughts कि फ्यूचर में आप जो सारे प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं उसमें आप ये पर्टिकुलर ग्रीन जो है, मतलब इको माइंडेड, इको फ्रेंडली चीज जो करना चाहते हो, so how will you incorporate?
Absolutely, Praveen bhai, as you say, there is a rage around that. एक फैशन हो गई है कि ग्रीन बिल्डिंग्स और ये सब, and many designers doing super job that green buildings में. उसके साथ अगर आप देखिए तो टेक्निकली देखिए तो what we are doing right now, we at AAKRUTI, me and Kruti, what we are doing, we are planning in our projects is we try to use less of a glass on the facades. तो उससे क्या होगा कि heat transmission काफी कम हो जाता है, and we try to plant as many as trees around especially on the southern and western side of the project site. तो उससे क्या होगा कि हीट ट्रांसमिशन काफी कम हो जाता है, एंड ग्रीनरी तो होगी, और मोर ऑफ द विंडोज एंड मोर ऑफ द आर बीइंग केप्ट इन द नॉर्दर्न एंड ईस्टर्न साइड वेयर वी गेट नेचुरल लाइट. तो उससे क्या होगा कि एनर्जी कंजम्पशन भी कम होगा. सदर्न साइड अगर बंद रखते हो तो एयर कंडीशनर और उसका कंजम्पशन बंद होगा. ईस्टर्न एंड नॉर्दर्न में अगर यू आर यूजिंग गुड साइजेस ऑफ विंडोज देन यू गेट नेचुरल लाइट, तो उससे आपका इलेक्ट्रिक कंजम्पशन भी कम होगा. There is a win-win thing. See, you are saving on the electricity bills, and second, you are contributing to the nature, to the country by less carbon emission, green gas emission, because उससे जो अपना thermal power है, जो the coal that you are using वो कम होना चाहिए. That is how we are planning in our project. We do plan specifically this, and जहाँ कर पे we get the chance, तो हम लोग जितना हो सके उतना नेचुरल लाइटिंग, नेचुरल एयर प्रोजेक्ट में प्लान करते रहते हैं.
जैसे कि अभी एक रीसेंट क्लाइंट हमारे पास आए थे क्योंकि हमारा फार्म हाउस से एक हम सेकंड होम बनाना चाहते हैं. तो लाइक हमने पूरी डिजाइन के प्रपोजल दिए और लाइक इन प्रोसेस इतने अच्छी तरह से उनको वो प्लानिंग दी कि मोर नेट, जैसे मैंने बताया कि मोर विंडोज, मोर मतलब जहां गार्डन और वो हो तो पूरा गार्डन का पूरा आपको लैंडस्केप दिखने को मिले. बाथटब वगैरह जो एरिया है तो उसमें भी हमने सीलिंग में वॉइड कटआउट्स दिए. तो इस तरह से हमने उनको इतनी अच्छी प्लानिंग दी और अभी वो हाउस डिजाइन हो गया. तो नाउ ही इज रेडी टू ट्रैवल एवरी डे अराउंड 30 किलोमीटर्स, एंड वो इतने मतलब वो फर्स्ट होम बनाना चाहते हैं. तो लाइक वो हमें देना चाहते हैं क्लाइंट को फ्यूचर में कि सपोज आप वीकेंड के लिए भी वो घर पे जाओ तो पूरा वो नेचुरल एम्बियंस मिलना चाहिए जो आपको केरला में और कूर्ग वो जगह पे मिलता है, वो हम अहमदाबाद में लाने चाहते हैं, लाइक गुजरात में लाने चाहते हैं. तो दैट इज अवर फ्यूचर विजन.
So Alay and Kruti, so this is what you have said about your domain जहाँ पे आप काम कर रहे हो. So I know one incident, और मैंने YouTube पे देखा था when our Prime Minister he participated in multiple such world climate change forums जो होते हैं उसमें. And so my question is related to the previous question itself, but I just want to know from your view कि जहाँ पे आप एक role of entrepreneur जो है उसको global climate change के point of view से क्या देख रहे हो?
The way the things are developing around the globe. See, every developed countries they are trying to push the concept of go green, and to try to save on carbon emission and green gas emission. So, in India, we are still at a developing stage, and see, it is not impossible, but it is little a daunting task that how India, particular India, can do in it. And luckily we have Narendra Bhai Modi, the Prime Minister, who is so super enthusiastic. And if you have remembered, Praveen bhai, he had initiated planting of 10 lakh trees in a day. And that was his task of doing when he was the Chief Minister of Gujarat. And we Timber Association were one of the channel partners of providing saplings and transporting the saplings. So that is how the entrepreneurs in India or world over should take a lead, that yes, we are responsible citizens, we should bring a change and we should be part of the change. So that is not only in the plantation of trees, but there are so many other things that we should not do. So one incident, Praveen, that comes to my mind is I was going through a research that plants, trees, full-grown trees, they absorb carbon, and the wood and the bark is made of the carbon. So what happens is after some years, when the tree is fully grown, probably after 30-40 years, the carbon absorption get less. So what we should do? We should plant more trees, so that more trees absorb more carbon, and that's how the older trees can be used for many purposes that are for day-to-day uses and for industrial uses.
So, आपने काफी सारी चीजें बताई. I think a lot of people doesn't know about this particular thing, and I'm sure this particular session will be learning session for a lot of Indian citizens, and there are a lot of takeaways. So before we conclude this particular interview, my last question is, what are the set of tips which you want to give to the Indian citizens? I mean, we wish that every citizen should be eco-minded, eco-minded entrepreneur or citizen, right? Because there are people, those who are exclusively working on this particular initiative, but at least there can be set of things which everybody, every citizen can take care of the environment, so it can add a lot of value. So what are those tips from your end you want to give to the Indian citizens? Yes, please.
My first tip, I would say, it is a request. Every citizen should raise a tree. I'm not telling plant a tree, raise a tree. जैसे अपने human being है, we raise our children. So treat a plant, treat a sapling as your child and raise it. Imagine the number of trees that you have after 10 years. 10 साल में कोई भी आप sapling लगाओगे, वो अगर उसका आपने अच्छे से ख्याल रखा, then it will be a tree. So that is my first and foremost tip. As a designers, always see the aesthetics comes in design, but practicality is also very important. So you should, everybody should keep in mind that aesthetics and nature should go hand in hand. क्योंकि घर बनेगा तो एस्टेट अच्छा तो दिखना चाहिए, मगर उसमें रहने वाले को अगर सुकून नहीं मिले, सुकून कैसे मिलेगा कि अगर आप अच्छे से प्लांटेशन करते हो अंदर घर में भी, अगर if you put small saplings in the small plants in the home, those are indoor plants that absorbs the toxins in the air. See, you can put a snake plant, you can put a money plant, you can put erica palm. There are so many plants that you can put in your home, and they absorb all the toxins in the air, and the mind feel very fresh after when you have plants in around. And especially when you have done up a home, and when there is the fumes of when you have got the polishing and painting done, then there are so many chemical toxins in the air. So these plants do absorb most of the toxins. So do put that in your home and design your home accordingly, that you get maximum of daylight, and you आप अगर जो जहाँ से गर्म हवा आ रही है तो you block those places. So this is for the budding designers, that one of the thought. And again, as I said, use less of air conditioners because जितनी वो ठंडक अंदर घर में देता है उससे भी ज़्यादा वो गर्मी बाहर दे देता है. So plan your day, plan your home or plan your office such that you use lesser of the air conditioners and more of the natural air.
So like अभी जो हम प्रोजेक्ट्स कर रहे हैं तो उसके हिसाब से देखिए तो हम क्लाइंट को खुद को ही वो मतलब प्रपोजल तो देते हैं पर बाद में वो भी बताते हैं कि सपोज आपको खुद को वो एम्बियंस बना है, टेरेस गार्डन हो, बंगलो हो कि फ्लैट हो, हम जो प्रपोजल प्लांट्स और वो सब आपको दे रहे हैं तो उसकी डिस्क्रिप्शन आप नर्सरी वाले से एक मीटिंग करवा देते, कैसे उसको मेंटेन करना है, क्या मतलब ऑल्टरनेट पानी देना है कि 2 दिन के बाद देना है, तो उस हिसाब से हमने आपको प्रपोजल दिया और आपको खुद को ऐसा नहीं खुद को वो स्टार्ट करना है. तो आपके बच्चे मतलब 4 बेडरूम वॉल्स की जगह बालकनी और बंगलो गार्डन कहीं पे वो खुद जाके बैठ सके और नेचर को एंजॉय कर सके. बाकी आपको खुद अपने आप स्टार्ट करना होगा.
And one of the last word that I can tell is reuse is a very important word that we can inculcate in our lives because so many things we are so much obsessed with throwaway things like plastic bottles and these things. So if you use the things that can be reused, then you are surely helping Mother Nature.
So Alay and Kruti, thank you so much for your time, and I think you have shared a lot of things, lot of insights, and I'm sure this particular session will be very helpful to all the Indian citizens and those who are watching this particular interview, this particular video. And so from my request, and again it is a request as Alay bhai has said, so let us try to reuse things. Let us try to use minimum air conditioning or set of things which we can at least contribute to the environment and raise 1 tree, right? So let us make a goal, and before that even you can ask yourself that how much you are contributing to the environment so far or to the nature, right? And then you decide and then take it forward. And at Vyapaar Jagat we are also have having one initiative that is called Greenpreneur Convention and Awards. So this is going to be a very first season this year, and we are going to celebrate Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. We are going to recognize a lot of green entrepreneurs, and as far as the awards is concerned, we have 50 plus categories where those people, those who are in the waste management, there are people those who are into electric vehicle, there are a lot of people working in the green building, green concept, green healthcare, lot of things, green campus, so many things, right? So if you know anybody, right, so just share this particular initiative with them, and we would love to recognize them. We would love to bring their stories to the whole world so that the entire world can know about themselves, and they can get inspired and they can do something for the environment, for the nature. And with that, I am concluding this particular interview. And if you have not subscribed Vyapaar Jagat TV yet, so before you leave this particular session, do subscribe Vyapaar Jagat TV and do not forget to click on that particular bell icon, because that is something which will give you notification. Thank you so much for watching this particular session, and have a great time. Thank you.